Hello everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to implement the following. So I got the vehicle template project here, and I configured it so that the turret is attached to this driving vehicle, which is a skeletal mesh, and it randomly chooses one of these two targets and it switches between them and shoots at them, and it works even when I'm driving. So that's what I'm going to show you in this tutorial. And yeah, let's get started. The first thing that you have to do is to create a new project. Go to games. So from your launcher, you just start 5.5 or 5.4. In this case, it's 5.5. You select the vehicle and then type your name and create your project. And if you do that, you will get a project like this, where we have a car and where we can drive around. So that's the starting point. Then you go to edit plugins, search for uAim, uAim, and edit and restart the editor. So here we are again. And now we have to find the correct asset that we want to work on. So what I like to do is I just select this asset and I click edit. Take this, put it here, stop the play mode, and now I got my car. And let's check out the viewport. So that's the car that we want to work on. It has a mesh. So let's go to this mesh. Open this up. And in here we go to skeleton. And we want a new socket where we want to attach our turret. So here I just click on add socket, and let's call this turret socket. And we need to place it somewhere. Let's place it here, for example. Maybe a little bit here. And we also maybe rotate it a little bit like this. And save that. And now we have to spawn our turret system and attach it here. That's the next thing that we're going to do. And for that we go here. We say begin play. We call the parent function. And then we need a turret that we can spawn. We go to engine plugins. To see that, you have to enable it here. This too. And we go to uAim content blueprint. And then we select a turret. So let's select this turret, copy it. Go to your content. Let's create a folder here. Blueprints. Let's paste it here. And let's call it vehicle gun. For example, I don't know. And there's one thing in my testing that I found out, that this thing here may collide with your own car, and then the car can't move even though you attach it, and that's a problem. That's why in this case we select all the meshes and we say collision. We say custom and we disable it for vehicles. So we don't have self-intersection or self-collision. And also there's one other thing. If you click here, show inherited variables. This is also important, so you can configure this turret. And what I want to do here is the random cone angle. Yeah, we want to change this default value from 7 to, for example, 1. Then it's a little bit more precise. So we save that. So the lower this value, the smaller the cone, the more precise the turret. And yeah. So we got this here now. I go back to that. And from here, I say spawn actor from class. And I set this class. Because I have it selected, I can press this button and it will automatically add the class here. Then we need a transform. And for the transform, I'm going to split this. Get actor transform. And also going to split that. We want the location, we want the rotation, but the scale, I want a different scale. So I want it a little bit smaller. And then I want this promoted to a variable. And this is our turret system. Okay, so we created the turret, attached it. No, we haven't attached it yet. We created it, saved it to a variable, and now we have to attach it. And that attach actor to actor. The socket, I think, was called turret socket. Location we want to snap to target, rotation we want to snap to target, and this we want to keep world. So the scale keep world and the rest snap to target. And yeah, that's the setup. Let's see if it works. No, it has not been attached, which means turret socket. And here we got turret socket. We forgot the parent, of course. Here we want a reference to self. Sorry, I forgot that. Of course, you need to attach it somewhere, and if this is not set, it's not going to work. Now it should be attached. Yeah, now it's attached. And it even has a slight angle, which is great. So we got that. Now we need some targets that we can shoot at. And for that, I'm just going to get the targets from here. You can use any class, any blueprint class that you want. I just use this here and this here. And should we use a third one? Let's take a third one as well, because we can. Put it here. And now, in our sports car, we need the tick function and also call the parent. Where is it? Here it is. Don't forget to connect this as well. And now we want to say if we have a turret and if it's valid. Here it is. We want to know if our turret has a get target actor. Convert this to variable as well, because this turret works with target actors that it shoots at if it has one, and if it doesn't has none. So at the beginning it's not going to have one. So if it has no valid target, we say get all actors of class, and here we say I think it was called target, something with target actor, game target actor. So we take this is the target actors. They all derive from target actor. And then in here we say get. Here we say random integer. And we need the length. And we drag the length here. That's because this here needs a value between 0 and max -1. And this is max. And it will subtract -1 automatically. And this is what it's going to use. And then we take the turret system and say set target actor. We set the target actor to the new one. And then we say start behavior. So this should start shooting at the targets, but what we also want to do is to change the target every, I don't know, 2 seconds or something like that. So we had a delay of 2 seconds, and then we say set target actor, and we set it to null. Okay, so what happens is, if there is no target actor, it searches a target actor, sets it, and starts the behavior. So for the next 2 seconds, it's going to go from here and do nothing. And after 2 seconds, this will be called. And then it will jump again here and execute that. So we can save this. And let's see what happens. And as you see, it starts shooting and it changes the targets. and I can drive around and it still shoots at the targets. So we got our turret system. It of course can shoot in all directions. We can clamp this if we want. There is some functionality to clamp the pitch and the yaw of the turret. And yeah, you can use this as well. And otherwise it's like that. And you got this running. And you see it works pretty fine. Even though I'm driving around here. Except the muzzle flash is a little bit too much. It's a little bit annoying. But all these things, I mean, you can configure to your likings when you get the systems running first. Alright, hope this tutorial helps you. And until next time.